What's up, YouTube? Spirit of Sadell in the Spirit. Coming at y'all with another video of how you know your vibration has been raised through communication. Now, as humans, you're gonna have to have communication. I know people who claim mute. I know some people who don't like talking to people. And the fact that you don't like talking to people is another way of knowing that your vibration has been raised. When you don't talk to people, you are actually observing their character. No matter what they're talking about, it does not matter. Anything that you observe through hearing conversation is another way you know your vibration is being raised, because you are literally picking up emotions, feelings, and understanding of a person just by them talking, just for them mumbling little sayings or any words. You're basically figuring them out as a person. That's another reason why people don't talk a lot, because they don't want people to figure them out. And a lot of mute people are you ever notice how the saying is the smartest people are always the quietest? That is the fact. That is literally true. Beyond this whole aspect, when you don't talk, you have more room to understand someone else. That's another reason why people, when you are explaining something, niggas are quiet, because you can have a bigger chance of observing whatever the information they're trying to give you when you are listening to them fully without any distraction. Now, I want to tell you how, now that I got that out of the way, you'll finally have an understanding of what I'm about to get into. So basically, how you know your vibration is raised through conversation, it all depends on the conversation you're having with people and the emotions you're picking up. For example, I'm going to use something that happened to me yesterday. Now, me personally, I don't give shit about materialistic things. Like, everything on me could break and I would not give a fuck, because I'm at a high vibration to the point where none of this shit even matters to me. I like leather shit because it looks fucking cool, but that is not important to me. Like, there's stuff that I do that I need to use, like a microphone, but I don't care about the shit because it's materialistic things. What I care about is being outside in nature, you know what I'm saying? Being out to get the sun. If I can't get sun, nigga, I'm not gonna be happy. I do this every day. If I can't get sun, I'm not gonna be happy. But let me go back to the subject at hand. I don't want to lead on about me too much. But basically, one of my family members broke something of mine that cost $100. Now, during the time of that, I could pick up so many vibrations when I walked in the door. I've noticed, like I was saying earlier about being quiet, I noticed how quiet it was. I also noticed the routine, because certain people have daily routines, and when their routine changes, it gives off energy of showing that something could be actually wrong. So, for example, I just walk in the room, you know, I walk in where I'll sleep at or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that the routine has changed a lot to a high state. And I'm looking, and I'm like, how? Somebody's not playing a game today. Why? So I sit down. I go in the game just to see, let's say maybe fuck some shit up. And like I was saying about me, materialistic things, I don't care about materialistic things, so I just want to see what it was. Because maybe I just thought he probably deleted the game or some shit. So I look, as I'm going to plug up my microphones to play a game, I noticed that it's fucking broken. I also noticed a crack in it, and I noticed that the cord for it is dropped, and it's stretched out, and my aux cord is stretched out. I also noticed that he's not asleep. I also noticed that the couch is not even pulled out all the way right. I also noticed that it's not even in the same position. I also noticed that the game he was playing was not even closed properly. And I noticed a whole lot of other stuff. But while I was observing all of that, I was quiet. I had no distractions. So when he was forced to get up and stop faking, I pressed him about the situation. I gave him a little time to get his argument right. Because when you give people time to think about stuff, yeah, it's a chance that they could overthink and think that they may think that maybe they even won the situation. But when you give them time to think, you also give them time to mix flaws, because when you think too much, you can also mess yourself up. That is my philosophy. That's what I look at. Now, I'm not just gonna brush you off the spot, because you can just say anything. You know what I'm saying? When you get time to think, you get time to fuck up. That's why when you have questions and shit during the test, you never second guess yourself, because when you second guess yourself, most of the time you're fucking wrong. But basically, as the argument progressed, I was letting him know I want him to stay at a calm state, because a calm state is an understanding state. When you understand shit, you should understand shit. You understand the true intentions of shit better when the person is calm, because that shows that they accepted whatever has happened and they honestly want to move past it. When you come with anger, fear, and everything else of rejection, it shows you that you have something to hide. It shows that your insecurity, it shows a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I picked up on that during what he thought was our argument. Now, me personally, through this old argument, I was letting him know that I know the truth. I know what actually happened. Now, he don't even have to pay for it if he don't want to, because I don't give a fuck. I have a job, he doesn't. It's not that I just want to baby him or anything, but it's just the fact that if I have more of something than the other person, it's not going to be that hard for me to go and get that thing, other than the person who can't. Has a lot of money coming out of their pocket. That's why when I asked him for money, I put the price of it completely down to a very low rate. But he wasn't even willing to pay it. He was saying, I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I made him admit to playing the video game, but I didn't make him admit to making the thing fall. But the fact that he admitted to playing the video game, and through the evidence that I found, it was pretty obvious it was pretty obvious of what happened. But the point is, through my observation of observing, and by hearing the argument, and letting him have time to make it up, I understood everything about the aspect. And there's nothing else needed to be said. And I didn't say that many words. I said the same words. I kept a calm understanding of it, while the other person showed their true emotions while I observed. And that's how I know that's how you can basically know vibration is raised. When you observe shit and when you say certain things through other people's reactions of how it affects them, will show if your vibration is high or not. Now, to know that, you can't be an idiot. Honestly, you just have to be smart enough to see it. I don't know any other way to tell you. This has nothing to do with age, it has to do with intelligence. All of this has to do with intelligence. Now, for example, I was on the phone with this girl last night, which was one of my friends. Okay? There's certain shit she can't tell her mother, because her mother thinks it's lies. She believe in crazy shit. Just like when I tell my mother certain shit, she don't want to believe it because she think I'm fucking crazy. But basically, she told her some shit about Biden, you know, bot shit. I'm not saying it's bot shit because it's necessary for Americans. We all need to know certain shit before we vote for certain people. And she told her she was an angry black woman. She's just an angry black woman. That is what she said out of her mouth. So, a person that's, okay, like I said about speaking in calm, a person who told you this in a nonchalant way without even really giving a fuck is an angry black woman for trying to give you information about a potential presidential person. How does that make you angry? Maybe you're not being willing to receive knowledge from someone younger. Your reaction to her action is the angry black woman. But that's just another example, bro. Like, just compare your life, compare your situations, compare everything about the situation, and if you figure out if your vibration has been raised or not. Now, to maintain this vibration, you have to be of the spiritual being. You have to be of, I don't want to use the word alpha, but I'm going to use it. You have to be of the alpha when it comes to mind and intelligence. You have to be of the observer. You have to understand that it's better to observe. You have to listen to learn. That's through anything and everything about life. Now, this is me signing out right now. I really don't got nothing else to say about this video, but observe, listen, and just pay fucking attention.